Hello everyone, this is Dr. Gan Montenegro, and today, let's talk about vitiligo. Have you ever wondered, when you look around in your classrooms, you and your classmates does not have the same skin color? Perhaps, even when you're at home, if you compare your skin color with your parents, there's a big chance that you won't have the same skin color as your parents, or perhaps one of them. This is because of the substance called melanin. Melanin is what's responsible for the different skin tones that we have. Some of you are darker than the other. There are races that have a very dark complexion, and there are races like the Caucasians that have very white skin tones. So this is all because of melanin. And melanin is produced by cells, specialized cells on your skin that are called melanocytes. Melanocytes, as I've said, are special cells on your skin, specifically the epidermis. They're there at the bottommost portion of the epidermis, close enough to the dermis part of the skin. Okay, what's it got to do with vitiligo? Vitiligo is an acquired abnormality on the skin, where the person loses skin color and is manifested by white patches on the skin, and most of the times it grows in size. So if we try to Google images of a person with vitiligo, you'll see patches of white skin on different parts of the body. So a person with vitiligo will not automatically have like all pale skin. It will start with a small patch, and then eventually that patch will grow bigger and bigger, and eventually cover a huge part of the body, but not the whole body. Why do we have vitiligo? I've said earlier, it's an acquired disease, which means you're not born with it. There are people who have vitiligo will have the same color of their race, but for unknown reasons to them, white patches will start appearing on their body. So we go back. Where does it come from? How do we get vitiligo? I said it's acquired. There are different theories, there are different explanations at the moment, but there's no one reason behind it. No one has discovered the real reason behind vitiligo. But there's one theory that everybody is using to explain vitiligo, and this theory is about autoimmune disorders. What's an autoimmune disorder? An autoimmune disorder is when your immune cells, the defense of the body from inside, attacks your own cells. Ideally, the immune system would be attacking foreign substances, anything that's not part of your body. For unknown reasons, the whole function of the immune system gets haywire. There's like a short circuit in processing of information, and the immune cells of the body starts eating up or attacking. In this case, in vitiligo, they attack the melanocytes. So if you don't have melanocytes, there's no cells that's going to produce melanin. If you don't have melanin, you lose color in that part of the skin. Now let's talk about the different types of vitiligo. There are 4 main types of vitiligo. So you have the quadrichromic vitiligo, and then you have the trichrome vitiligo. You have the marginal inflammatory vitiligo, and then the last one would be the Koebner reaction. So what are the differences between them? All of these kinds of vitiligo will end up with a white patch or a white area in your skin. The only difference would be in their appearance in your skin. So say for example, the trichrome vitiligo, it's called trichrome because you have 3 shades of hypopigmentation or whitening of that area affected. So if it's a quadrichromic vitiligo or quadrichrome vitiligo, you have 4 shades of hypopigmentation in the area. Now, how about marginal inflammatory? We have whitening of the surrounding of an inflammatory site. What is an example of an inflammatory site? You have the insect bites. So there are some people bitten by an insect, the area where it turns red, the periphery or the border of that area will turn white, will lose color. So that's marginal inflammatory vitiligo. Then we have the Kebner reaction. The Kebner reaction is when, say for example, you've cut your skin, or cut yourself, or you went to surgery, or there's trauma in the area. While healing, that part of the skin has been traumatized or injured will lose its pigmentation. Thus, after healing, after the healing process, you end up with, let's say, if you cut yourself, you end up with a white streak in the area. So that's Kebner reaction. What are the risks of having vitiligo? The main risk would be skin cancer, because melanocytes or the melanin would help in absorbing all the UV rays that you're exposed to. So the UV rays be coming from the sun. That's why we encourage everyone, especially Filipinos, to be wearing or putting on sunblock. Sunblock will try to reflect or deflect UV rays. People who have fair skin will have increased risk of skin cancer, simply because they have lesser melanin as compared to those people who have darker colored skin. Going back, the same risk happens to those people who have vitiligo, because they have bigger patches of white skin or hypopigmented skin, meaning that part of their skin will be absorbing more UV light than other parts of the skin. So that's the main risk of having vitiligo. How do you treat it? There are different ways in handling or dealing with vitiligo. So there can be surgery where they cut off the affected skin and then they replace it with normal skin. So you have skin grafting. Others will have or will use phototherapy, and then others will use steroid treatment. Steroid treatment will somehow temper or lessen the effect of the autoimmune cause of vitiligo. So that's about it. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've understand. I hope you all pass the subject. I think a lot of you is aiming towards going to med school and becoming doctors. Always focus on an objective, a goal, and try to avoid distractions, both in school and in the house. Never forget to pray and be thankful for all the graces that you've received. Good luck, everyone. Bye.